Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Senate Live Game of the Week. I am Mel from 4th and 15 with Mel and Smooth. And tonight we are going to talk to Coach Bates and Coach Jackson, both of Lincoln West and John Adams High School, respectively, about their game of the week between the John Adams Rebels and the Lincoln West Wolverines. Coach Bates, new head coach at a new school. Tell us about, expectations for the season.
I mean, I'm gonna just be honest with you guys, like how bad they ran the program into the ground. Just the fact that I got 25 kids to come out is a plus because,
Mm,
like I said, I started from when I say having that conversation with the returning the coaching staff, say, hey, how many returning players we got, and ain't looking at me like that's one of the worst feelings ever. It's like, yo, we have no returning kids. So I had to
right.
literally go get all the kids to come out and try to make them say like the old Lincoln West that you guys know. That time is over. And we trying to build a new Lincoln West.
Respect it. Uh, Coach Jackson, you are going into the season, the Senate conference play 1-2. Uh, Rough stretch of the beginning of your schedule. What are your expectations going into the Senate season?
Um, well, our our entire school population has gone through a major change. When I began, we were over 1,500 kids. Um, Today, we are down to about maybe 300. Um, it was a struggle as well to get kids to get back out for football. We began the season with maybe a solid 20. Um, and in the last couple of weeks, we've added 20 more. Um,
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
um, it would be, but I played in the Senate, and so preparation is key. You learn that, and if the 40 kids that I had now, if they were there in the beginning of May, I think that we would be having a better conversation right now. So, we're doing what we can though, and I see some positivity coming in the next few weeks.
Amen. Um, Now, for those that are watching and for those that don't know, the Senate is arguably one of the oldest leagues in Ohio. Historically, teams such as St. Ignatius, Benedictine, have been a part of this league back in the 60s. And even though they are not in the league anymore, this league is still, to me, one of my favorites. You got friends all over, and we just want to put you guys on the map because this was something that was long overdue. And you know, I feel with our help and with you coaches on board, this could be better than it was when we were in school.
Hey, can I say one thing real quick?
Go ahead.
Coach Bates,
Yes.
congratulations.
And I greatly appreciate that.
Congratulations. Congratulations. And you know, um, getting somebody over at Lincoln West that cares, that's a big deal. That's a big plus, brother. Keep it going, man. Good luck
Man,
to you.
I greatly appreciate that, man. Like and that's what the reason why I even took the job in the first place. Because like I said, like you know how it is, man. You know how our union is. Like a lot of these dudes that get these jobs hold these positions, and the kids end up suffering.
Yeah,
And then the next guy got to come in and rebuild a program, literally coming from nothing.
exactly. I can't do nothing but agree with that.
You know what though, Coach? Um, I feel you in what you're saying. Um, I would I would just say that, and I know you probably feel the same way too. But I would say, just my advice, I wouldn't really focus on what Lincoln West did in the past or who was there. That was there. That was then. And your era is about to begin. Start that baby from scratch and keep it moving.
Yeah, man, that's the plan, man. It's, but like I said, it's just like when I come to kids, that's the first thing they say, and I'm like, just trying to tell them, hey, man, how about you just come to one of our practices to see the new things that we're doing, how I'm trying to help build a program, and they still got that old man. This Lincoln West, y'all ain't gonna do nothing for us, and none of this, and you know what I mean. Like I said, it's a struggle. It is. And it didn't help that they hired me. They didn't hire me until July. So that put us behind the 8 ball right there, even trying to get kids to even come out to get some type of reputable conditioning. And if you haven't noticed, that's why our first game.
Hey man, we're going through a similar situation, so it should be competitive on Friday.
And speaking of competitive, what can we expect from both teams? I've seen a little bit of John Adams against Lutheran East. Couple calls, couple plays go you guys' way. You actually win that game. Uh, Coach Bates, you're walking into your first game under the new regime, so I'm just curious of what you guys expect.
Honestly, like I said,
Well,
man, go ahead, Coach.
um, first off, um, we will give absolutely no excuses. We lost our first 2 games because we lost those games. Um, First game was really tough because we weren't able to practice at all because we had a COVID situation. So the whole team had to quarantine, and we all had to take a test, and we couldn't practice at all. 2 of the kids that tested, they were 2 of our starters. Um, and then I'm pretty much in the roughest neighborhood in the city, so I got kids that got home situations. So my center, he wasn't able to play. Our backup center was out with the COVID thing, so we literally had to play 4 kids, 4 freshmen on the offensive line for that game with no practice.
Mm.
Again, not taking nothing away from Lutheran East because Lutheran East did what they were supposed to do. They beat us. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. And regardless of what our situation was, we weren't prepared. So that happened in Lutheran East. Same thing happened in Brooklyn. We weren't prepared. So and when we're not prepared, that's my fault. That's my fault. So Brooklyn didn't go our way. But by the time we played Toledo, we cleaned up a few things, and we're finally getting our players back. Those guys were out. They were all starters. So we're finally getting those kids back, and so we're working to get better every week.
Amen. Amen. Coach Bates, what about you?
Yeah, and I agree with you 100%. Like that's my expectation. Just trying to get better every week. Like I said, I'm teaching a bunch of kids that literally never played football ever, just to play football. Like because it's like I said, one is it's a language barrier too that I'm dealing with. I'm about to be probably fluent in Spanish probably by the end of this season because it's like
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
because it's like, when I say language barrier, I got a kid right now that probably know 5 English words,
Mm.
and all I can do is laugh about it because I'd be like, man, this can't be happening. Like literally, when we trying to tell him to do something, he looking at us. I got to go get another kid to translate to let him know what we doing. So it's like, man, it's gonna be a fun season. Just having watching these kids grow from literally like babies to try to make them reputable football players, man. It's gonna be exciting to watch. Yeah, man.
You know what? I feel that because me being over at Lutheran West, it's a new experience myself. A couple of the kids hadn't played in years or ever, so I can completely understand what you're going through, Coach Bates.
Well,
Um,
the whole Senate is going. The entire Senate is really going through that though.
Yeah,
I mean, we didn't play last year. You know, the
yeah,
last
Yeah,
time our kids played was 2 years ago.
and
exactly.
I was sorely against that. I know I had no say in that decision, but I wish I did because if it was ever a time to send multiple teams from the Senate to the state playoffs, it would have been that time.
Last year would have been it.
Yeah, they most definitely.
And that broke my heart when we found out they shut the season down. I didn't understand that one. So
But you know what,
hopefully,
Coach? You know what? You know what? We just have to work a little bit harder.
Yeah, of course.
Listen, listen. I'm going to tell you this. I'm really excited about coaching again because not only is my team young. I mean, we only have three, maybe four seniors on the whole team. There's only three players on my team who's ever played varsity football.
Mm,
Okay,
mm,
but so I'm excited about that.
yeah,
But I'm also excited about the fact that we now have the mini league team, Pal Six, practicing up at our field.
okay, that's
That's
cool, man.
huge.
Yeah, it is.
that is
Most
And and
definitely.
and
that's a
and
very good
I
thing.
interact with those kids every day.
Yeah,
Every day. Yeah,
That's a beautiful thing.
I'm excited
yeah,
about that.
yeah, man. That I feel like we need more of that because, like, they always try to tell us, well, the Muni League premise was supposed to be like our junior varsity, or I mean, not our junior varsity, but our Muni League, our middle school teams. And I feel like I feel like every senior high school should have at least a Muni League team assigned to them, so we actually can groom them, so it literally can continue going from this league to our league. So it won't be like, okay, we get a kid that, all right, he played for this team, but then he got to come into a system, might not want to do it. And I think that's big that you got Power Six up there, man. I feel
That'd
like
be a
Relationships,
that's what
great
it's
man.
thing.
supposed to be.
That would be a
Relationships,
great
man, is
thing.
a mother. I'm here to tell you, the relationships that I'm forming with those kids. That see, w- here's the reality: our schools are not desirable,
Yeah,
so there's going to still be parents that want to send their kids to follow that dream of St. Ed, St. Ignatius, and Benedictine. I get that, but not focus on the ones that's going to leave. I'm talking about the ones that's going to stay.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
I agree with you guys wholeheartedly. I really do.
That's
Which is why we push so hard to make this a reality. So I
yeah,
appreciate you guys for being on board. That really means a lot having you guys support. And I'm excited for Friday. I really am.
me too, man. It's like I said, I can't wait, man. It's just, man, seeing those kids like they excited to playing, like, cause like it's like new life over there, and like I can't wait to see the product.
I mean, this after a year off, it deserves to be showcased just like everybody else. That's just the way we feel about it here at the 216 Sports Network. It's how I felt about it as a student. It's how I felt about it as a person. So I got you guys. You guys got my support 100%.
Appreciate it.
thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
And for those that are watching, yes, this is John Adams versus Lincoln West, Friday, September 10th at 4 p.m. at the Collinwood Athletic Complex. You can catch that game here at, actually not here, but you can catch it on our YouTube channel, the 216 Sports Network. We'll be live streaming that. We're all set. So we're ready to go. Just waiting on Friday.
Yeah.
Uh, Coaches, you got any last words before we, send it off?
Hey, man, go Rebels.
That's insane, man. Unless I wish you all the success to you, Coach Jackson, man. I thank you, appreciate you even sharing this interview with me. Like I said, I hope you guys have a great season, rest of the season.
Brother, my number, we can chop it.
No,
I mean, of course, we're competitive. We're
right,
competitors on the field.
Yes, sir.
but that's as far that it should go.
Yeah, man.
You know, we are black men, and if I can give you any kind of advice, hey man, all eyes are on you, buddy,
Yeah,
and you're not only the head coach of Lincoln West High School, you're the head coach of that whole community, bro.
yeah.
So for them to see a positive black man, that changes lives, man, and that changes perception. Don't
Appreciate
let
it.
any don't let any of the negativity get to you, man, because it's gonna always listen. I sat in stadiums, man, and watched guys who have changed people's lives get criticized. So if it can happen to them, it can happen to any of us.
Yeah,
Let that stuff fly off your head, man, and keep doing what you're doing for those kids in that community.
and I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
No problem, brother.
I appreciate you guys for being on. So once again, that is John Adams versus Lincoln West this Friday at September 10th at the Collinwood Athletic Complex at 4 p.m. You can catch it here on our YouTube channel, 216 Sports Network. Like, go over there and like and subscribe it. You know, we're gonna be doing this all season, all season.
All right.
So,
All right.
all right, thank you guys again for Senate Game of the Week. I'm Mel. Take care, y'all. See y'all
Hey,
next time.
go Rebels. Rude to the Qs. Rest in heaven, my dog Eddie Wood.
Rest in heaven.